Hey Cynthia, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me today and requesting your free video. So today we're going to go over just a few tips that you guys can apply right away that's really going to help your online presence with your website and bring in more organic leads. Nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from your website. So it is really important that your website be properly optimized so you can actually capture that traffic. So we are on your website here. You have a decent looking website. I love the click to call phone numbers and your socials, making it super easy for potential customers to get a hold of you. A contact form right at the top would also be really good for you guys. I love that you have a separate page for most of your services. This is a really, really important component. You need a separate page for every single service that you offer because those services have their own keywords that people are searching for online, and that's how they're going to find you for those services. Most people do not look at a brand name, they're looking up a specific service, and people look up services in a variety of different ways. So there's always going to be similar keywords that you could be using. I did notice on your remodeling page, there really isn't any content here, but kind of a list of services. So siding, gutters, windows, roofing, interior restoration, various remodeling, bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodeling, um, decks, whatever it is that you guys are working on, those should have their own pages because there is a ton of search volume for those type of services. So you're actually missing out on quite a bit by not having these pages and not focused on those keywords and content to drive those potential customers to your website. Okay, hopping back over to your homepage. So Google wants your homepage to have a minimum of about 1,500 words or more focused around your local buyer intent keywords. Those are going to be the keywords people are actively searching for these services that you offer in your community. You want to focus on local versus national keywords unless you're actually going to perform these services across the country. Because if you rank those national keywords, you're going to get false metrics. You're going to get people that land on your site, realize you can't help them, and they're going to leave. A very, very small percentage, less than 0.5%, will actually be local. And so you want to focus on those local keywords so that you can actually convert your visitors into customers. Um, and I'm just not seeing anywhere other than your branding. I'm not seeing any local keywords. So you definitely need to work on your content and keyword strategy. And keep in mind, people do search different ways. So you definitely want to do your keyword research so that you can capture all those really great keywords. And then you also want to make sure that all of your pages have their own original content with their own keywords. You don't want to focus on the same keywords on multiple pages because then you can run into keyword cannibalization, which could actually prevent you from being found for those keywords. So that's going to be really, really important. And then another thing is if you're servicing multiple different areas, you should really consider having service area pages for each of the cities that you service that have search volume. That way you can be found organically in each of those communities. Now, if we look at your top competitor in water damage restoration in your town, we have DRS. Now, they have a good website as well. They have separate pages for each of their services. They've got the click to calls. A little bit of information, a little bit of interlinking. But they really don't have much for content, not just on their homepage, but throughout their whole website. These guys are actually going to be super easy to beat, even though they service multiple states. they're just not doing what they should be as far as content and keyword strategies. So um, you guys just need to make sure that you're beating them on keywords and content, not just on your homepage, but throughout your website. And then if you do end up having service area pages, making sure that each page has their own unique content and that they're all like mini home pages with summaries of each service. You have keywords for each service in that specific town. And then you're going to want to support your website with SEO, because without search engine optimization, your website is not going to be found online. So if we look here, you have a score of a 0 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google does not trust your website, which is 100% based on your backlinks and referring domains. And while you do need a lot of these, not all are created equal. This is like a popularity contest for Google. So you want to make sure you're getting the highly authoritative links that are directly related to your services and that they're do follow links, so that they share the power of higher ranking sites with you and help you to rank those keywords the first page of Google. I'm looking here and you only have 4 that are do follows, which means only 4 out of your 47 backlinks are doing anything to help you. And you've only been indexed for 3 keywords, so you're getting 0 people to your website. So you can see how important optimizing your website is going to be able to drive this traffic. If we look at your keywords, let's see. You don't have any keywords on the first page. There's 10 spots per page. And you only have 1 keyword. Mold remediation, Hartford, Connecticut is the only keyword that you have that is a local buyer intent. So you definitely need to work on that strategy. If we look at DRS cleanup, they have a score of 11 with over 850 backlinks and over 243 referring domains. Only 149 of those are do follows. So you only have to beat their 149 referring domains and make sure that you're linking those to your keywords so they can rank. These guys have over 470 keywords and they're getting over 1,000 people to their website. But I do want to show you something. Despite getting 1,000 in traffic, if we look here where the traffic is coming from, all of these, except for this 1 keyword, are national keywords. They're going after the national keywords because of the amount of volume, but they're missing the boat because they don't service all states. And so majority of the traffic that they're getting are going to be from all over the country. And so I would venture to bet that probably a very small percentage actually are local and convert. So their numbers are very misleading, but they're going to be super easy for you to beat. And then the last part of this is going to be your Google My Business section here, this map section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section for your service areas and keywords. You are in the top 3 for this location, which is good. But if you're not in the top 3 for one of your keywords or areas, you definitely want to be, because 30% of people search in this map area here. And if you're not in the top 3, you send those leads to your competition. In order to be in the top 3, there are several factors, but the most important is going to be your citations. And that's going to be the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. But when you follow each of these tips I provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google for each of your services and service areas using those local buyer intent keywords supported by your SEO backlinks. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful and would really love your feedback on it. And if you have any questions at all, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.